Good morning, guys. Welcome back to a new video. I'm so tired right now. I just woke up and I didn't do anything. I just got dressed, brushed my teeth, and came straight to grab my vlog camera because today I wanted to film what I eat in a day. I've been meaning to film this for a few weeks now because a lot has changed. Every time I do these videos, so many things have changed in my eating habits and like what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. So I wanted to do an update of one of these and kind of focus on how I'm trying to lose weight a little bit for the summer. I wanted to share everything I'm eating and drinking throughout the day. So that's why I'm filming as soon as I wake up, because right now I'm gonna go do a workout, but I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna just like drink a couple things before I go work out, because I am also doing intermittent fasting, which I will talk a little bit more about later in the vlog, like why I'm doing it and my experience with it. I'm gonna have some water really quick. So I am fasting, so I can't have anything that has like calories in it. So right now I'm just drinking a humongous jug of cold water. So in the mornings before I work out, and I also don't like to drink any type of pre-workout or energy drinks. I just don't like any of those at all because I feel like they have so many like chemicals and stuff in it, and it's not good for your heart. So I have to be careful with stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna do a pre-workout, but I'm gonna be drinking some water with lemon, and then I'm also going to make tea that is caffeinated to give me a little bit of energy because I can't have coffee. I could, but I don't really like to have coffee on an empty stomach. So in the mornings now, I've just been drinking tea, like caffeinated tea, to like get me through until when I can start eating, and then I can drink my coffee after. Instead of drinking the lemon water and tea separately, I just squeezed half of a lemon in my tea because hot lemon water is also good. I prefer to drink it cold, but sometimes if I'm making my tea, I'm just like, might as well throw it in there with the tea. And then this is jasmine green tea. Usually this gives me a good amount of energy. It's like good, natural, healthy amount of energy. So I'm gonna wait for this to cool a little bit, drink this, and then we'll get my workout started. Okay, so the workout is done. It was an amazing workout, but now I'm excited to eat and drink all of my things that I always do after I work out. So first things first, I always have a smoothie after my workouts. It's just really become so second habit now. I have been drinking a smoothie after every workout probably the past maybe almost 2 months now, but in that time I've been experimenting with a lot of smoothies. I've been trying new things, new vegetables and fruits and combinations and different like supplements, and I think I finally have found like my favorite recipe. I do change it, you know, every time I make it. I don't make the same exact one every time, but like I kind of know what will taste good and what I like to put in it now. Okay, so I have everything that I'm gonna use to make my smoothie. But first off, I totally forgot to mention that I made these homemade wellness shots. This is ginger, lemon, and turmeric. I made these a couple days ago, so I've been drinking them every single morning, and I'm gonna do a vlog where I show how I make it. But honestly, I just looked up a video on TikTok on how to make it, and there's so many available. So I'm gonna link the TikTok video that I followed. So check out my description for that video if you wanna see like step-by-step instructions on how to make it at home. It's really easy. I'm gonna take this first before my smoothie. And then these are my vitamins. I like to take these on an empty stomach so that it absorbs better. So I'm gonna also take these before I drink my smoothie and eat any food. A basic rundown, that is my seed synbiotic, the green one. And then I have a L-glutamine, and both of those are just to help with gut health. And then I have an iron, a B complex, and a vitamin D. And this is where I keep all my vitamins in this little tin, but I'll just show you what they look like. This is the L-glutamine, and then this is my synbiotic from Seed. It's a 2-in-1 prebiotic and probiotic. My discount code still works if you're looking for a good synbiotic. And I really like the Nature Made brand. That's where all of my vitamins are always from. So the B complex, it also has vitamin C. And then I do actually have a vitamin C. I don't take that every day because this one already has vitamin C. And then my D3, my iron, and then this is B12. I don't take this also because the B complex already has it. So, and then this is a calcium, magnesium, zinc. I take this at night because magnesium helps to relax your muscles and help support good sleep. So those are all of my supplements. So yeah, we're gonna take this wellness shot really quick before I make my smoothie. Cheers, guys. Oh boy, I will say though, I made these really strong. I put too much pepper in them. I need to refill my water. On the topic of water, I'll just say that I drink a lot of water every single day. One, because I have anxiety and water is like one of the things that calms me down. I guess that's one benefit of having anxiety, is that I'm at least getting enough water every day. But also I drink a lot of water because it really is good for you. It really just like flushes everything out of your body. It's just, obviously we know water is good for us. I don't even need to explain it, but this is a 40 ounce, and just to put it into perspective, this equals 2 like water bottles, like, you know, those plastic Deer Park water bottles. This equals 2 of them. So I probably refill this like 4 or 5 times a day. So now here is everything I'm going to make for smoothies. We're going to do a kale base. Kale is known to be the healthiest green, like has a bunch of antioxidants, minerals, all that stuff. So I always love to incorporate kale every day into my diet. And then for fruit, I change this every time I make a smoothie, but I've been doing this combo lately, a fresh mango and a banana. And oh my God, you guys, it's so good, especially when the mango is ripe. These mangoes that I have right now are super ripe. Fresh mango, it's way different than frozen mango because a fresh mango is way more sweet and just so much more flavorful. So that is kind of like our fruit veggie combo. And then I'm also gonna add these detox greens from Sunwink. I really like this stuff because it helps to de-bloat and it supports radiance. It has celery for de-bloating, dandelion for detox, and spirulina for radiance. And every time I like buy stuff now, I always like to read the ingredients, because like these packages and the marketing always claim these things, but you really got to read the ingredients. So it does have celery extract and lemon juice powder, pineapple juice powder, and wheatgrass and all that stuff. So I really like this brand. And I always put 1 date in there because dates are so sweet, and it's just natural sugar. So it tastes really, it just makes the smoothies taste so delicious. And then I've been putting some plain raw cashews in my smoothies lately. You know, cashews are good for you. And then another powder I put in there is my vegan collagen. And then I either always put chia seeds or flaxseed for some fiber. And then lastly, I put 1 drop of this stevia clear in my smoothie because this stuff makes it, again, taste so good and so sweet. This has 0 calories and 0 sugar and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing for today's smoothie. I also add ice if I'm not using frozen fruits, because if you don't use ice, it's gonna be all like warm and stuff. So just to make it nice and cold. So we're gonna add our kale base first. So it'll usually always get full like this. So what I do is I just blend the first half of it first, just to get it liquidy and you know, make more room so I can add the other stuff. So I'm gonna just blend it a little bit first. And I'm just using water today for my liquid. I like to use coconut water because coconut water is a really good natural way to get electrolytes, but I don't have any coconut water currently, so I'm gonna go get some later. So now we have more room to add the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna add our mango now. And that is my smoothie for today. And then another thing I'll add is that sometimes I will put protein in the smoothie, which is this one. I got this from Costco. So yeah, sometimes I'll put this in. Honestly, it just depends on my mood. I didn't feel like having protein powder today because I plan on eating a lot of protein naturally today with chicken and salmon and stuff. Maybe later today I'll make another smoothie and put that in. So it's been about an hour since I had my smoothie. Now I'm gonna make some breakfast. And this breakfast, you guys, is my new addiction. It's my new fixation food. I think this is the 4th or 5th day in a row that I've eaten this breakfast because it's just so good. And I really like it because, first of all, it tastes amazing, but also it's super high in protein. And I'm all about getting a lot of protein in early in the day so that you are full for the day, so that you're not snacking throughout the day. And I'm trying to limit the amount of times I'm snacking throughout the day. I'm trying to limit the times that I'm hungry, so that I can just focus on having like 3 meals a day and having them be like well packed with nutrients, you know, well balanced. And I want to make sure with each meal I'm getting my healthy fats, proteins, and carbs in with like a side of vegetables and fruit too. So that's kind of like my main goal for each meal. I'm making a breakfast sandwich, and the main ingredient, these apple and gouda smoked chicken sausage. Guys, these are amazing. They're from Target, the Good and Gather line, and they just taste, I don't know, they're just so good. And it's only 140 calories for one of them and 16 grams of protein, and they're already fully cooked, so I just pop it into the microwave for 45 seconds to warm it up. And then I'm going to make a fried egg. I'm going to put a slice of this cheese on the egg. It's ultra thin, so low cal. And then this is the bread I'm using. Since they're so long, I only use one slice, and I toast it, and then I like split it in half. And then for spread, I do the low fat cream cheese, and then just to add some greens, I'm going to put some arugula on the top, and that's it. It's really simple and easy to make, but guys, it's so good. Guys, it's messy, but trust me on this, it is so good. When I was folding it in half, it like kind of fell apart, but it's still gonna be so good. And I'll usually also put a slice of tomato in it, but I ran out of tomato yesterday, so we're gonna just settle with this. But my God, I can't wait to eat this. I just made my morning coffee. So surprisingly, I've been drinking my coffee black a lot the past couple weeks because I started doing intermittent fasting, like I mentioned earlier, and you can have like water and black coffee and tea during your fasting periods, but like as long as you don't add milk or honey or creamer to the drinks, then it's considered like okay to drink in the fasting state. So I've started getting used to drinking black coffee, but I'm not in my fasting state, I am eating. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of the Starbucks zero sugar added creamer. It's the caramel macchiato flavor. And a new thing I've been incorporating into my daily eating is this metabolism super powder from Sakara. I'm a big fan of Sakara, this brand, and they come in these packets just like this, and this helps to relieve bloating, enhance energy, and control cravings. It's basically a cacao powder. Like, you know how cacao is really good with your gut health and, you know, overall health. It's pretty good, and it has all of these ingredients. I won't read all of them because that'll be boring, but if you want to read more about it, you can pause the video, but I will also link this in my description if you want to learn more about it. I do have a discount code because I am part of their ambassador program, so I'll link that in my description, and my code I think is good for 20% off your purchase on anything on their website. So I will write it down here, right here under the video so you can see, but also I will write it in my description, and I'll link this product. And yeah, I really have been loving this stuff. It makes it taste really good too, the coffee. I always put this in my coffee. Sometimes I put it in smoothies, so it kind of tastes a little bit like chocolatey. So it's a really big packet, but I pour the whole thing in. It says to use the entire packet. Okay, so I wanted to talk just a little bit about what I'm doing lately, like updates with my diet, I guess you can say. I don't really like that word. And I'm always very open about things like weight loss, gaining weight, losing weight, what I eat to lose weight, and like overall my health in terms of that, like my physical health. I'm very open with my physical health pretty much. And currently I am trying to lose weight, and I gave like an update back then in December on how I did it, what I was eating and losing weight. So I guess this is kind of like an update because things have kind of changed for me, like the way I think about eating and the way I'm going about my journey this time. I feel like this is the most healthy I've been mentally and physically in terms of my relationship with like food and with dieting and eating. And if you don't care about this, you can just skip to the next part where I make lunch, because I'm gonna make lunch in like an hour. But if you do care, this is just like my little tidbit about my diet and what I'm doing. So ever since the summer when I had lost those 10 pounds, I gained pretty much all of it back in January and February because I don't know, I think I didn't prioritize working out and eating healthy. And also February I like lost track because it was my birthday, and basically January and February there were birthdays every week. It was like 5 weeks in a row of birthdays, so like we were going out eating a lot at restaurants, and there was just a lot of eating like sweets and desserts and drinking, you know, going to brunch, stuff like that. So that really made me gain the weight back, because also I wasn't really working out as much. But I kind of picked up the healthy habits again, probably I'd say in beginning of June. I know I waited too long. Like, I waited until the summertime to lose weight, but I don't think it really matters when I do it. It's just like getting into that mode and then sticking to it. And I really feel like this is the first time since I started in October where I feel like I'm really in the mode again. And it's not even just about motivation, it's about discipline. And I feel both disciplined and motivated in terms of working out and eating healthy and just living a better lifestyle, because it's not about a diet or restricting yourself or counting calories. It's literally not about that. I feel like that is just kind of backfires. It's really just about lifestyle changes. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've really changed my perspective on, is that I'm making it a lifestyle, like waking up and eating healthy and choosing to eat like meals that are more well balanced so that I don't get hungry to snack later, and also not restricting myself. Like, before, I restricted myself from bread and carbs in general, but you need carbs. Your body needs carbs to run during the day. So that's why I'm not afraid to eat bread anymore. I'm not even afraid to eat dairy anymore, because dairy is good for you in moderation. I started drinking regular milk again, and I still feel fine. So that's just a tidbit about like my mindset about it. And so 2 new things I started doing that have really benefited me is, number 1, intermittent fasting, and also number 2, sticking to a mostly Mediterranean diet. Intermittent fasting has really provided so many good benefits for me. I've seen so many good benefits since I started. It's only been 2 weeks since I started doing it, and I've stuck to it pretty much every day except maybe like a couple days, like maybe on the weekends I'll eat like after 10. But I have noticed an improvement with my weight. First of all, I actually lost like 3 pounds in the past 2 weeks, which for me is really good. Like, slow and steady is what I'm aiming for. I'm not aiming to lose 5 pounds in 1 week. That's just not sustainable. So I've lost 3 pounds since I started this 2 weeks ago. And another thing is, I'm also feeling a lot fuller during the day because you're fasting for so long. So when you eat, like, personally, I feel like after I eat like a meal that's not even a big meal, just could be a small meal, I feel so full for hours after, and that's very new for me. I'm so used to being hungry all the time, but I really feel like I'm so much more fuller. So the plan I'm doing with the fasting is I'm doing the 16 to 8 plan. That's when you eat for 8 hours a day. You have like an 8-hour window where you can pretty much eat anything, but I choose to eat like healthy, balanced meals and not like junk food. And then for 16 hours, you fast. So currently my schedule is between 11 o'clock and 7 p.m. That is when I will eat. And then after 7 p.m., I won't eat until 11 a.m. the next day. One night I was kind of struggling. I was like really craving something sweet, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. And I remember Anto said to me, he was like, just think about tomorrow morning when you wake up and how you're gonna feel mentally. Are you gonna be disappointed in yourself that you didn't stick to it, or are you gonna be really happy that you like were able to do it? So I was like, oh my God, that's so true. Because sometimes in the morning I'll wake up and I'll just be like, dude, why did I eat that cheeseburger at 3 a.m.? Like, why did I do that? So that really helped me, that little tip from Anto. But yeah, guys, it really hasn't been that hard, honestly. And for me in the morning, I'm not even hungry in the morning after I wake up. I am not hungry until like 2 or 3 hours later after I wake up. So it's really easy for me in the morning. It's just the night times that get kind of like difficult when I'm craving ice cream and stuff. Like, I always get my sweet tooth at night. It's like a habit of mine that I've always had since I was a kid. But yeah, so basically my routine is like I wake up around 8:30 or 9 every day, and I work out right away first thing. Like I showed you earlier, I have my tea, I have my lemon water, and then I just hop straight to either the Peloton, or I'll do a HIIT workout here, or I'll do like a shadow boxing class in the I always do everything here at home because I have the Peloton app. You can also, if you don't have a Peloton bike, you can just pay for the app. It's $40 a month, and there's so many classes, thousands of classes, not just biking classes. They have yoga, Pilates, HIIT workouts, cardio workouts, shadow boxing. I started doing that recently and I love it. It's so fun and a really good workout. So I'll work out for about like an hour to an hour and a half, maybe sometimes 2 hours. So by that time I'm done working out, it's like pretty much 11 o'clock, and that's when I'll start eating, and I'll have my smoothie first, and then I'll have my breakfast. My breakfast actually I eat around lunchtime, and it actually works out really well having my breakfast around noon, because by then I can have my lunch around 3 o'clock, and then I can have my dinner around 6:30, and then by then it's 7 o'clock and I'm good for the day. I'm done for the day with eating. So I really have been liking it. In these hours where I'm allowing myself to eat, I want to feed my body food that it needs to run for energy. Because the way intermittent fasting works, after about a 12-hour fasting period, your body starts burning energy from your fat. Because usually during the day, you're eating your food and your carbs throughout the day. Your body runs on energy from the food and the carbs. So when you're like working out or burning energy, it's getting the energy from what you're eating. But when you're fasting, there's no food for your body to get the energy from, and that's when it taps into your fat. So it is really good with weight loss. Like I said, I've already seen benefits of weight loss. I feel a lot lighter. I feel less bloating. I don't even need to be taking these like bloating supplements that I take. I just take this because like it helps with gut health too, like the powder that I just used. You could always use an extra boost. But anyway, your body can naturally detoxify itself. Your body can naturally debloat. And then in terms of like the Mediterranean diet, I'm obsessed with the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet is heavy on whole grains, fruits and veggies, like beans and nuts, lean proteins and stuff like that. That's why I love to eat bread now, and I'm like not afraid to eat carbs and stuff, because your body needs it, especially when it's whole grain carbs. And then of course, olive oil is a big component of the Mediterranean diet. I just feel so fulfilled when I eat my meals. So yeah, if you want to learn more about the Mediterranean diet or intermittent fasting, there's so many resources online. That's pretty much where I learned everything. So also, disclaimer, I'm not a health expert. I am not promoting anything that's unhealthy. The main thing I'm trying to promote and motivate or inspire people to do is taking care of your body, treating your body well, doing good things for your body, like moving, eating a nutritious meal, meditating, sleeping and napping if you need to, going on a walk. I'm just so obsessed with taking care of my body, and I've never felt this obsessed. In the past, it used to be like, I'm so obsessed with being skinny, I'm so obsessed with looking good in this dress, and that's not even like, my mindset just did like such a 360 this year, especially in the past couple months, where I'm just so much more obsessed with fueling my body, my beautiful body. And all of our bodies are beautiful, no matter what size you are or shape. Your body is beautiful. All of our bodies are beautiful, and we need this fuel to run and function. We need fruits and vegetables. We need all these minerals that these foods have. So don't deprive yourself. Okay, that's my little tangent. So I'm done now. I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee. I'm gonna get some work done, and we'll check back in with you guys during lunch. Checking in. It is now lunchtime, and I'm starving. I'm really craving a like bowl, you know, the bowls you get at Kava or Sweet Green, something that has a good mix of greens and grains and vegetables and protein. So I think I'm gonna make a salmon bowl today, a greens and grains salmon bowl. So I'm gonna make some salmon air fryer bites, and I've made these before in the channel, and it's like one of my favorite things to make and to eat. It tastes so good, and it's just so easy to make. Ew, it just started thunderstorming, so it just got super dark really quick. But anyway, the salmon is from Trader Joe's. I get the barbecue cut ones, just for easy slicing, and then I'm gonna season it with olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and then I put this sweet chili sauce all over it to make it a little bit sweet and spicy. This is just the P.F. Chang's branded one, but any sweet chili sauce I'll use. And then for the bowl base, I'm going to be doing arugula and this brown rice quinoa and red rice with flaxseed mix that I got from Target. And for veggies, I'm going to cut up some cucumbers and avocado and shredded carrots we're going to put in there. And then I'm going to make some homemade spicy mayo, which is just mayo and sriracha. So we'll work on the salmon first. I'm going to slice this up, season it, and put it in the air fryer. I added some sesame seeds on top, lemon on the side. I love to squeeze lemon on literally everything I eat now. I just feel like it adds so much good flavor. And I do have my side of sriracha mayo. I like to dip the salmon in it and just take like individual dips like that. But that's it, guys. That's my very, very filling and pretty well balanced lunch. Okay, guys, I'm having a little snack before dinner. I'm getting a little bit hungry, but I'm not quite ready for a full meal yet. So I'm gonna have one of these Chobani zero sugar yogurts. This is the milk and cookies flavor, kind of like cookies and cream. It's really good, especially when you have a sweet tooth like me. One of them has 60 calories only. So sometimes I add like fruit in here, like bananas, granola, strawberries, coconut flakes, and it's high in protein, has 11 grams of protein. So this will definitely keep me full until dinner later. It is time to cook dinner, and I'm very excited for this dinner because this is another favorite meal of mine that I've been making for a long time now. I'm making some baked chicken thighs with some baked veggies on the side, green beans, and these little teeny tiny potatoes. And basically I'm gonna just go OD with the seasonings, but I love this chicken seasoning. It's just very delicious. It's chicken flavored. Makes it taste so good. We'll do, of course, salt and pepper and olive oil. We have garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. I have some basil, oregano. We're gonna just do all the seasonings. And then for the veggies, I love to use these little onion soup mixes. I'm gonna put them all in the oven at the same time. Gonna bake it at 420 for about the veggies maybe like 30 minutes, but the chicken needs a little bit longer because chicken thighs take a long time to cook. So yes, we're going to just lay everything out and pop it in the oven. It's very easy to make. I have to have something sweet after my dinner to crave my sweet tooth. So for dessert, I'm gonna have a little bit of this Halo Top ice cream. It has 270 calories for the entire pint. I usually only eat like 5 scoops at a time and I'm satisfied. So I'm just gonna have a couple scoops of this. That'll be it for my food for the day.